Hi everyone, I'm Casey. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to bring you a review of Serafina and the Black Cloak by Robert Beatty. This is a middle grade novel put out by Disney Hyperion in mid-July. It is described as a mystery, thriller, suspenseful novel. It also has a little bit of supernatural elements creeping in there. They're not overt. This is very much a realistic novel. It's set in 1899, about 4 years after the Biltmore Estate, where this book is set, the Biltmore Estate in Asheville, North Carolina. About 4 years after construction began on the building. The home is now complete. The original family is living in it, and the story centers around a young girl named Serafina, and she lives secretly in the basement of the estate with her father, who was part of the original construction and stayed on as the mechanic of the building. Now, Serafina does not know why, and she does not want to question her father, who has kept her hidden. No one knows of her existence. No one can know they live in the basement, obviously. They'll get in very much trouble. But Serafina is so inquisitive and she feels different. She feels that she looks different than other young girls. She's about 12 or 13 years old. She feels she sees better and hears things that other little girls can't. She is thin and sinewy, and she just feels so different and so isolated because she has no real friends. She has no one to talk to except her father, and he thinks that's the best way. She doesn't question that, and she starts making up friendships with the different people she sees that work around the Biltmore Estate. And everything changes for her one night when children start going missing. In that one night, she is the only one who saw what really happened, and her father doesn't believe her, and she feels so alone because she has no one to talk to. But she teams up with the young boy, the nephew of the owners of the Biltmore Estate, and he becomes her real friend. And they work together to find out what really is happening to the children, and all you know is what she knows. A strange man in a black cloak has taken a little girl, and there's all this mystery and intrigue. This child was a guest at the Biltmore Estate, brought in to be a friend of the young master, the nephew of the owners, and she's just gone and no one knows what happened. But that's not the only thing that's strange. She's not the first child that's gone missing in this area. So this story is showing you how Serafina learns about the mysteries surrounding the Biltmore. She learns about the people. She makes her first real friend, and she discovers the mystery. And I don't want to spoil it for you. I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'm not going to spoil it for you at all. But it's not that long of a story. It's only, let me go back. Find the page. It's only about 293 pages long, and it's a very quick read. It's the type of story that drags you in, and you just want to know what's happening with it. You want to know what's happening with Serafina. You're rooting for her. You want her to be able to make friends. You want her to feel like she's accepted. You want her to find out the truth about herself, because all Serafina knows at the beginning of this book is she can only crawl around at night. No one is allowed to know she exists. They'll get in so much trouble, and the only friend in the world she has is her father. But the story takes off from there, and it's really, really fantastic. I love how the story ended. I want to go back and reread it. I want to make sure that I didn't miss anything, and that's how quickly you could read this book. It was about a one-sitting book, maybe 2 sittings, depending on the speed of how fast you can read. And you just want to go back and finish the story. You don't want to put it down, and I find that really fantastic, especially in a middle grade book. Sorry everyone, it just got really dark in here and the lighting changed. Okay. If you want to learn more about this story, I'm going to put links in the description below. This is not at all sponsored. I just really love this story, and I really hope you'll enjoy it as well. It's just fantastic. I love it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!